pick in the local flavors.
Yeah.
You should give it a shot, But French fries, cheese, curds, and gravy.
I don't think so. No. I hear you. I mean, I'd say it's sound enough after a night out, So,
I hear you. Like
when,
the munchies. When the munchies kicks in, and you're going to go, I need something to absorb
exactly.
that few pints.
Few points down you.
Would it be plain?
They'd have to
Guinness.
be. Oh, they'd have to be. Yeah, have to be.
Yeah. What about this place? Good enough.
Ooh, amazing. It's like it's a bit nippy out there. I came up from South Carolina. It's kind of
sunny
cold,
today, but it's nice.
Yeah,
but
nice.
Geez, if the sun stays, I'll be breaking out the old legs.
Oh no! Look at those Irish. That Irish tan.
We're live. Oh, jeez, we're live.
We're live. Oh,
right.
Thanks, Andrew.
Are you serious? Right. Hello.
Hello there.
Welcome.
Montreal, and you're very welcome to the Craic Report
Bienvenue, Montreal.
Oh,
That's what they
French.
say.
Very, very posh, Dave. I never knew.
I know, when in Rome and all that, sure.
Yeah, but we're not in Rome.
Yeah, but the expression is when in Rome, do what the Romans do.
I don't know. Welcome, everybody. It's great to have you join us today. So you're on the right link. That's for sure. That's for certain. And our job is very simple here today.
It's to keep you here until the end of the session.
Yeah, but we won't admit that. But no. It's to inform everybody out there that has FOMO, that's not in Montreal at GALA with us. We're going to fill you in on the scoop, what's going on here today. So.
And maybe you get some useless piece of information. But either way, we guarantee you one thing. You've heard it here first. All right, exactly. Welcome to the Craic Report.
The Craic Report is here.
In Montreal.
So what we're going to do is just keep a lookout for some drop-ins. We have some people here lined up to come in and say hi and give us their perspective. There'll be a few bad jokes because Dave is here, so I'm getting that one in early.
That reminds me, an anteater goes into a bar.
An anteater, Dave.
An anteater, yeah, and the barman says, "How are you, sir? Can I get you something to drink?"
Was he an Irish barman then?
Well, he was. Well, kind of. He was from Kerry, the kingdom.
Oh, that counts. Yeah. So who says?
Well, look, the Kerry barman.
Okay.
Stay with the joke.
Okay.
So the Kerry barman, anteater's there, and he says, "Can I get you something to drink?" "No," says the anteater. It's just poor barman goes, "Oh, can I get you something, some snacks, some nuts?" "No," says the anteater. The barman says, "Do you mind me asking, what's with the long nose?" Says, "I was born with it," says the anteater.
Really, Dave?
I was born with it.
Really? I promise not to laugh at his jokes today, so...
That was one of the good ones. That was one of the good ones. Anyway, you want to keep an eye and an ear on what's going on. It won't be just silliness, we promise. And you might be alt-tabbing your way around doing various things. But we will have some spot prizes, so keep an eye out for that.
No expense spared.
No expense spared.
Love it. Yeah, and listen, let us know your thoughts. Maybe you have a question. Let us know where you're joining us from today. So I know a bunch of people out there promised they would join us, and so we'll be checking to see if they joined us or not.
Maybe that's for you all out there. Where are you calling in from, dialing in from? Send us a quick message, and we'll say hello. So you're very welcome to the report. Keep comments coming in. Even if you have a request, we'll try and make them happen.
Will we?
Nothing rude now. You have to keep it on the QT. Well, yeah. We'll try.
Okay.
We'll try.
Okay.
So good. Look, let's catch you up on what's going on in Gala Day 1 in Montreal. So, keynote.
Yeah, amazing.
That was good.
Amazing.
That was good. And the keynote was from a lad called Daniel Lamar.
Yeah.
And Daniel Lamar is the CEO, founder of, or co-founder, I think, of Cirque du Soleil. Is that the right?
Yeah, well, you're the one with the posh accent. I'm from the north side of Dublin.
You're from the north side.
So you're
Cirque du Soleil. So anyway, what was he talking about? It's creativity. Without creativity, you don't have a business. Now, you might say, "Oh, he's in a creative artist."
Yep.
They do the art and music, and they've recreated what a circus is.
Yep.
In fact, they've created a new genre.
Yep.
But that started from creativity.
Yeah.
And he created that business. And he said, he was talking to the audience, like we are, we all have a creativity muscle.
Yep.
Don't underestimate that you have it, and you just have to practice it.
I am not sure I found mine yet, Dave.
Did you? You went looking for it.
Still looking. But yeah, what I loved about the creativity bit, he says it fuels innovation, right? So that can be, it's easy to say, oh yeah, they're very creative industry he's in, but it's any industry, it fuels innovation, I think was his point. And without innovation, you won't have a business. And I think it was a simple message, but it was really powerful.
There was a really good, I love when people give examples. And the example he gave was when COVID came in, his business went to zero, boom.
Overnight,
and
literally.
They let go of everybody because they had to. And they had 4 people left in the company or something like that. And he went into the boardroom one day, or the room of the people that were left. And he says, we have to come up with something creative to stay in business. And they're looking at him as if he had 2 heads. And so they come up with this idea of Cirque Connect, he called it, which was all the videos put online for the circus. And they got 70 million followers. Soon after that, he went into the bank to when COVID was over to try and get 150 million to restart the company. Now imagine what the bank manager said. So when they saw that, oh, you have 70 million followers, that's enough credit for us to invest in you. He didn't know that at the time, but the creativity to do the Connect account, the videos, meant that it was usable to get the loan.
And what I loved, he said, literally, I had 70 million customers waiting in the wings, waiting for us to come back. And that's what convinced those pesky bankers to hand over 150 million, I think it was. So, but brilliant innovation again.
He mentioned focus on your purpose. And you might say, oh, well, what's my purpose? He told us his purpose. It was create jobs for artists. So he had all these flame eaters and jugglers and artists, and he was creating jobs for them. And then it evolved into promoting creativity. That's his purpose now. He promotes creativity.
And so powerful again. If you don't have a purpose, then how are you going to succeed? You need to figure that out. That's on you. You need to figure out your purpose, and you move from there. One other thing he said, Dave, I loved at the end there, says embrace the unknown. Why? Because the world changes and it won't wait for you. So,
and we see that in our industry. And
100%.
Look, it sounds like common sense, but this guy was worth listening to because he really made it hammer home.
Amazing.
So that's all we have for today, I think. Let's see if we can find someone to have a chat with. There's Ishvan. What are you doing? Going for a walk?
Hey, Ishvan.
What are your impressions so far, Ishvan?
I can do a pretty good Miss Piggy.
Okay. And he walks off. Come back here. You won't see a better Miss Piggy impression. So, how many galas have you been to?
More than 10.
More than 10. All right.
Were there more than 10 altogether?
There were more than 10 galas. Yeah. There were more than 10 galas. Yes.
How many galas have you been?
More than 10.
Is that a question for people at home?
Oh, if you know the answer to that.
There you go.
Off you go. Right in the chat.
I haven't been to Cancun.
You haven't been to Cancun?
Yeah. That was
Okay.
the first gala. That's cool.
You probably missed a good old session there.
Yeah. I haven't been to Cancun, period, ever.
Right.
I was down there in February.
Oh, good.
I think he's overstressing the fact he hasn't been to Cancun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So have you picked up any trends? It's still early in Gala, but have you picked anything up so far?
Well, I picked up a fever. That was what I started with. That's a cold.
Saturday night.
But other than that, I don't know what unfortunately, I didn't go to other sessions so far, just mine and one more. So far the trends are not so clearly visible to me because I had to deliver my own speeches.
Walk by tomorrow and come back with some.
I'd like to.
Update us
I'd like to.
tomorrow,
And maybe I get to Cancun in the meantime.
Anyone wants to send Ishvan to Cancun? Thanks, Ishvan.
Thanks, Ishvan.
Always good to see him here.
Yeah.
Listen, you were involved in this. One of the things I like about Gala, lot of things to like. The Rising Star Scholarship. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I love that initiative because, obviously giving back is really important to me personally, and I think this is an ideal vehicle. I joined that committee this year. And we set a tough question. We asked the students, how are you preparing to adapt to significant changes in the industry? And we asked them to write a report and then to also produce a video that kind of backed up their points in there. And the standard was amazing. It was incredible.
Brilliant. And who's involved?
And so the committee, shout out to my committee members here. There's none of them, actually, I think I'm the only one that's here. So there's Edith, Alexander, Mohammed, Alexandra, And George, shout out to you guys. Missing you. Wish you were here. We would have dragged you in here to chat with me and Dave today.
And in Rising Star, there's winners.
Yes, and thankfully the winners are here today, and we're going to bring them in shortly.
Agar Kababra.
And so we have Islam and
Here there.
and Joshua.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Thank you
Join
so
us.
much.
We have to get close here.
Yeah, squeeze in here. So nice to see you. And I'm meeting Islam for the first time. We
life,
actually
yeah.
haven't even met. So
Yeah, we had like a short meeting online where we managed to like exchange a little bit, but it's good to be here in person.
yeah, I was chatting with Joshua last night, and I promised no tough questions today for you guys. So, so just say hi to everybody out there. Actually,
Everyone?
you're famous.
Yeah.
So or infamous.
Yeah, like Rising Star is about, ideas for the future.
Yeah.
And what? Tell us a bit about your ideas. Just a short brief on it.
Yeah, so what we were asked is to like kind of give an advice for people like us who are just starting in the industry, how we're acting to kind of get in. And most of my advice was to just diversify your skills as much as you can. So not be complacent with what you learn at university as soon as you get out. Try to like learn as much as you can, because at the end of the day, when you start in the industry, you'll realize it's more about diversifying your skills, working in different areas and not just translation. So that would help a lot.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Great. And what about yourself?
Well, I was submit something related to optimism and artificial intelligence because that was the topic. So
Yeah.
I think that we can work with artificial intelligence. I don't think that they will steal our jobs or something like that. But it's a great tool. So I was trying to give some positive thoughts on that, and I think that we can do together a big job. So
Yeah, and let me tell you that these guys did an amazing job. Alexander, who has been on, I think he's been on every committee, said it was so easy this year. There were hardly any fights or arguments among the committee because the winners were easy to choose, and the standard was
Would that be
incredibly high.
star fights? It's like, that's a bit heavy.
So it was. We agreed. We picked them, and the standard was amazing. Like when I think it's a long time back, but when you and I went to college and stuff like that, I could definitely
Speak
not
for
produce
yourself.
these. Oh, you never went to college, did you not? I got you. So, but the standard, amazing, absolutely amazing, and these guys have done incredible. And if you haven't seen their videos, they're online. They're on the GALA website. Go and have a look. Amazing, and congratulations. Hopefully, you're going to have a great time here. And one piece of advice I gave you both when we met was, can you remember?
It was to be as present as possible to the meeting now.
It was, don't be shy.
Ask questions.
This industry is full of wonderful people
Exactly.
that are prepared to chat with you and spend time with you. Don't be shy around here over the next 2 days, okay?
Will do.
And also, tap people like us and say, introduce me to that person.
Absolutely.
Like it's GALA's very good for that.
Yeah.
Great shout out time for Teddy. How's it going, buddy?
Teddy.
Paolo as well is there and saying well done. So we're getting some comments in on the channel. Yeah.
So much.
Yeah, thanks
joining
lads.
us.
Well
All
done.
right,
Enjoy
see
the
ya.
conference.
Yeah.
See you. Thanks. See you, lads. Yeah.
Brilliant. They're absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. And it's nice to see that initiative still going strong at GALA.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
We had a few sessions this morning. Peter Reynolds, of course, is talking about getting the most out of generative AI with the least amount of work. So, all the resources that we know, like TMs, terminology, and all that are already being used. He was saying, here's how you use it with LLMs. We may even see Peter today.
Yeah, hopefully.
And then Ladies of Dell spoke about the power of people and AI. And we had Tia had a session on First
I was
Nations.
at Tia's
What was that
session.
like?
Super interesting. Oh my goodness, it was so enlightening. Again, Tia is CEO and founder of 2M, and it was about First Nations engagement in Australia. And I honestly, I learned so much. Did you know there's like 167 languages spoken at home in Australia? 167.
Really?
Yes. And 100.
Is that just accents?
No, seriously, no.
Languages?
167 languages. 109 are endangered.
So how many are not endangered? Oh, there's a question for people. 167.
Okay.
Oh, I can't repeat it. 109. I'll do quick maths.
Yeah.
So do you know the answer? How many are endangered?
Yeah. They could do the math. And
Spot prize time.
some of them are not even written format. So how do you automate
Hope you remember
A
numbers. We're going to have to
I do. And what I like, what caught my eye, well, obviously it's a great topic, you know, and Tia and the team down there have done incredible work. But there was a little one-liner. It was goosebumps guaranteed, and I waited for the whole session, and then right at the end, one of the translators down in Australia, a little video clip of her, was describing the moment she would see the grandchildren speaking the dialect to the grandparents, and she's like, goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps here myself. Even talking
That's lovely.
about it. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, because I suppose the grandparents would have thought that's not going to happen.
That language is dead. It's gone.
Yeah.
So amazing.
And we're both from Ireland.
Yep.
Just about. You're from. You wouldn't know, would you? You're from the good part. And we have dialects in Ireland. Not as many, obviously.
Yeah.
But there are some dialects more accent based, and then there's the Irish language and that. And
yeah, and thank God the Irish language is making strong comeback. I know we've a couple of. Hopefully, Caroline is in London, and she's a big proponent of the Irish language. So
she's a bit of a Gael goer, isn't she? Yeah,
totally is.
Crucial.
Totally is.
So good. And look, that was amazing, inspiring with the Rising Stars, wasn't it?
Yeah, brilliant.
And it's. The process is amazing, and so look, it's kind of funny when you look back at your career. You know, they're at the early part of theirs. You know,
yeah,
and
that's true, Dave. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
like some of the jobs, and when you think about it, did you know I used to have a job making trapdoors in a theater?
Really?
Yeah, it was a stage I was going through. Trapdoor. Yeah.
Oh, you have me there, Dave. That reminds me. A neighbour of mine came up to me the other day and says, Hey, are you the man that only answers questions with titles of Neil Diamond songs?
Yeah.
I am, I said.
I bet you felt like
I've been hanging around with you too long.
It wears off. I bet you felt like a solitary man after that one. And you're wearing blue jeans. Oh, dear.
They keep the jog.
Yeah.
The bad jogs keep coming.
But another job I had, around the same time I had the theatre job, I got sacked from my job at the theatre as a stage designer. I left though without creating a scene.
Oh, anyway.
Oh,
you were lucky, Dave. You know, I found my new electric toothbrushes and waterproof, and I was shocked by it.
You're shocked. We should get back on track, should we, Andrew? Yeah, Andrew's pointing at us.
Andrew.
Here, where are you going? Have I seen you before? Have you been here before?
I think I'm first timer.
First timer. Do you believe this?
No, it's 15th time for me.
50.
I have been in Cancun.
So there's 15 galas.
Oh,
Yes,
there's the answer.
This time this is the answer.
There's the answer. Did anyone answer the other question?
No,
not yet.
Yeah, it's 15th time.
Oh, maybe we'll ask that.
Yeah, that's
very good. Great to see you, Asta. What do you think
nice
so
to see
far?
Asta, yeah?
So far, I'm really fascinated, especially about the keynote speech. And actually, it's the best. I'm 15th time here, and it's definitely the best one from I like it very much. So thank you.
That's saying something, yeah.
Great to see you. We'll see you next year. Bye. That was Asta. Great to see Asta.
15. She's been to every one of them. That's impressive.
So, did we ask the spot prize question?
I don't think we did we?
Did we?
We asked a load of questions. What are we going to ask?
Well,
how about we'll see if they were really listening to us. So, what was one of the key takeaways from Daniel's keynote?
Great. So,
how about that?
The Cirque du Soleil keynote, which you missed, but if you're listening, you might have heard us yabbering on about it.
Yeah.
What was one of the takeaways?
And there actually is a prize, so we're not. I believe.
No expense spared. Brilliant. Let's. Speed networking was on earlier. Heard that was good.
Right.
Yeah. As usual, it's a staple of GALA.
Yeah.
And let's. I think we've someone else who might be dropping in anytime soon. He's always hanging around. Peter, come over here a sec.
Hey, Peter.
Hi, guys.
Peter, how's it going? Here, we get you on camera.
Here.
There you are. Three Irish lads in camera. Oh, Dublin. Where are you from, Dublin?
I'm from the south side of Dublin.
Oh, it's 2 versus 1 here.
2-1, lads.
I'm going to bring the culture in.
Bring in Andrew Hickson. Come here. Bring him in. Come in for a sec. Let's try and fit everyone here. There you are. That's like a pint of Guinness and a Jameson dropper.
Andrew's laughing behind camera here. So, Peter, how's it going?
Pretty well.
Good.
What have you enjoyed so far?
I love the keynote. I thought it was quite inspirational.
Yeah.
I liked the circus. Liked his attitude.
Yeah.
Loved the stories about meeting the Beatles and whatever.
Yeah.
I thought he was great.
Oh yeah, he was talking about these creative people, wasn't he? And that was the Beatles story. And
Yeah, he had essentially the whole thing was about creativity and about how to jump on opportunities. His angle with the Beatles was he was told by George Harrison that either the meeting will happen or we'll all go to the bar.
That
in
was
the
amazing.
evening.
Yeah.
And the meeting happened, and the
Incredible.
angle was to jump on the opportunity. And he also made a point that when they were asking, well, what's the pitch? He said, well, we haven't got a pitch. It's just that you're creative people, we're creative people, and we think we can do something clever
Amazing.
together.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, that sounds good.
was it also he was saying I wanted to see if we could get on. It was that kind of
Yeah.
can we get on and come up with something an attitude, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I think clearly they had ideas and they had plans.
Yeah, I think
and
he was being very humble, Peter,
Yeah,
wasn't he? He's
I-
a very humble guy. Yeah.
I've seen their shows and they're fantastic.
Do you like the Beatles?
No, not with the Beatles.
Who doesn't like
You
the
heard it here
Beatles? Well,
first.
Apparently, as you could see from the presentation, the Beatles stopped performing quite early on.
I think they'd made their money.
very good.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a shout out to you, Peter, from Teddy. Jeez, Teddy, you know work to
Good man,
do.
number one fan out there, Ted.
Hello.
At the frat house misses you, Teddy. Yeah. Good stuff. And what are you expecting to hear, or have you any kind of illusions of grandeur of what you're going to see Gala this time?
No, well, it's my first time. I've never been here before.
Oh, you've never been to Gala?
I planned
Wow.
to go in March 2020. I had everything booked, the flight to San Diego, and I think the flight was planned to go on March the 13th.
Man. You're lucky you weren't stuck in San Diego for a year and that. Although that'd be quite nice, actually. Yeah.
So COVID happened and I
COVID
didn't go.
kicked in, yeah.
But it's
Wow.
great so far, and I'm looking forward to hearing more.
Yeah, it's a great community too. I mean, the Gala people are just like we were telling the students, the rising stars. It's everybody's accessible, everybody's prepared to chat and all of that. So it's a great community.
And there's lots of different formats. Soapbox presentations, people giving opinions.
Yeah.
There's some innovation thing tomorrow.
So I hear, yeah.
Who's behind that?
Oh yeah, that one.
Oh, that's yours.
So what is that?
It's Gala Innovates, a stage for innovators. Like I'm always going on about, we need
Yeah.
loads of stages and platforms and opportunities for people to have their innovative idea showcase. So it's going to be a showcase with a few innovators tomorrow.
So it's nice to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Peter.
Head off.
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Thanks,
you.
Peter.
Bye.
Good to see you, Peter.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Cheers, Peter.
So, how are we doing for time here, Andrew? 3 minutes. And we haven't been kicked off yet, so.
Hearing noises.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'd have some food. Those grumblings, I'd have some food. So yeah, that's a kind of a flavour and a picture, if you like, of what's going on. Later on this afternoon, there's the soap box.
Yeah.
They call it.
Yeah, there's these are the bravest people here this week. I hosted a lot of the soapbox sessions last year, and I just think they're by far the bravest people. You go up there, you have 6 or 7 minutes, you have no notes, you got to get through it and talk about something you believe in.
You see, what people don't understand, this is no presentation slides, no notes.
Nothing.
You have your clothes on, you're back.
It's either pure madness or pure bravery. So this afternoon, I think there's 6, but some of them, Annalise Finnegan is Mind the Talent Gap. Alessandra Benazzi is, I love this one, this is The World is Your Pizza.
She's probably making the pizzas, is she?
You know Alessandra.
I do.
The boss, the Gala chair, Jose Palomares. He's going to tell us all about the winter. He used the AI for everything, so that should be an interesting one. And then Balash Chris is on, and he's talking about Lang-Ops is not what you think. So that's
Langer-Ops is not?
Langer-Ops, as they say in Cork.
In Cork, that's the Cork version.
Cork,
boy.
yeah.
I know.
Just the Kerry man.
Look at the Kerry man over there.
So soapbox is always fun, exciting, scary, and all that. And good luck to everyone, because they are the bravest or the maddest or a bit of both. So.
Well, let's find out if there's a mad. Look, come here, you. There she is. Here, you need to put on your shades here, folks.
Good, good. Here, what am I
Give
doing?
you that.
All right, thank you. Hello, everybody. What's up? What's happening? What are we doing?
Talking about pizza.
Oh, I
started,
love
by the way.
pizza. Huh?
See,
Pizza is such a versatile food.
we're trying to create the soapbox effect where you feel, what am I going to say? It's like
We'll find out soon.
but you actively encourage getting yourself into these kind of things. 'Cause why?
Yes. I think it's a great format. You know, you're not looking at slides and passively listening, but you're really listening to rants most of the time. I think some good speakers are good at ranting, like Jose maybe. It's
Oh,
good
that's a
one.
little dig.
No,
That's
it's a
little
good
dig.
one. Yeah, it makes you think. I think the whole point of the soapbox is to kind of, just make you think differently, really shock you for a minute, and have your brain cells spin in a different way. So I love it. I think we should continue to do soapboxes.
Brilliant.
And it's short and sweet.
Brilliant. And you're ready to go. Lovely
I'm
outfit.
ready to go. I have
Magic
my,
earrings as ever.
Yeah, my Vietnamese jacket on, but I'm going to be talking about pizza, an Italian staple.
Wow.
Everybody loves pizza.
What happens?
Well,
hold on.
that is the
Question.
whole
I have a
point.
question for you. Pineapple, yes, no.
No, definitely no.
No, yeah. Yes. Yes,
Uh-uh.
over here with
Maybe
Mr.
that's
Hickson.
the survey I'm going to run at the soapbox. Is pineapple, yes or no?
And you're from Florencia.
Yes, I'm from Florence, yes.
Yes.
We are not the
You're not pizza.
birthplace of pizza. Naples
What
is.
do you eat in Florencia?
We eat steak. That's our specialty, actually.
Making me hungry here.
Yes.
This is lunchtime, isn't it? We haven't had. We haven't had. No, we're here. We'll be here until the end. Well, the end is nigh, isn't it? Alessandra, thank you so much.
Thank
it's ever
you.
a pleasure having
And
you.
good luck this afternoon.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Look forward to talking about pizza with you all.
And if you need any jokes for your soapbox, don't ask us.
Exactly.
Cheers.
So I think one other thing I want to give a shout out this afternoon, the last session this afternoon, Renato is getting out and he's going to bring his crystal ball. And I think there's going to be standing room only in that one. He's going to talk
What
about,
is it? Is it in a cupboard, isn't it?
Yeah, no. He's going to talk about the language industry curve and the next 10 years. And Renato, he's the guy on the ball here and he's going to share some thoughts and insights. So I think that's going to be a packed one last session before the gala dinner, of course. So
Important news just in. Someone's saying no pineapple. Paolo, come on. Join the pineapple side, would you? Shouts out to Alessandra as well. Well, that's us nearly done, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. What time?
Same time,
Same time
place. Yeah, if we're allowed back. After
Yeah,
today's
like
performance, I'm
yeah,
not sure,
you can always stop us. You can write to Alison. But and tonight is the gala dinner, the
Tonight is
famous
the gala
gala dinner.
dinner,
Yeah.
So
Where's that on? That's on somewhere.
St. James Theatre.
Oh, it's in a theatre nearby. Thanks, Alex. And
Shout out to Scriptus for sponsoring.
Scriptus are sponsoring it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
We feel used.
There we go.
And of course, Andrew, who's behind the camera, helping us out. Thank you.
Yeah, big shout out, Andrew. Thank you.
And you're doing a Translators Without Borders event.
Fundraiser, yeah.
You're doing the fundraiser.
For a sec?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We doing that? Right. Yeah, fundraiser for Translators Without Borders tomorrow night. If you're in Montreal, you're more than welcome to come and join us, even if you aren't attending Gala. We'll take your money either way.
Send me your money anyway.
It's at Hurley's, about a block and a half away from here. If you can't be here at all, we do have a Just Giving page. I'll put a link up to that later on this afternoon, so you can donate from afar. But either way, Translators Without Borders, they need as much help and attention as they can get.
Yeah.
It's the same as everyone else.
It's a great
in the industry.
cause.
Great cause,
Great
yeah.
cause.
They're crucial.
And you do a great job at it, mate. You really do.
I get people drunk for a good cause, so it's all fine.
Whatever you're into yourself. Like.
There we
And
go.
here, just for the audience, what's a Hurley?
What's a
He's
Hurley?
from Kerry. He wouldn't
Oh.
know.
Ouch.
Sorry. Little Irish joke there.
Sorry.
Jackie. Yeah. Good stuff. Well,
All
that's
right,
it
we'll wrap
from
it
us
at that,
today.
Dave. Yeah, that's it. Come back and see us tomorrow if you have some time. And,
We'll have more drop-ins, spot prizes. Hopefully, people answer
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we'll
That'd be good.
actually, yeah. And whoever won it today, I guess we'll let them know.
Yeah.
Or else.
I don't think anyone. Oh, we'll keep. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure anyone did. Lovely hurling.
Brilliant.
Thanks, everybody. See you
All right.
tomorrow.
Thanks.